Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a what I eat in a day, basically showing you like what I usually eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If we're gonna start out, I usually in the morning try to make a smoothie bowl. So these are so good and I really have liked making them recently. No, my blender absolutely sucks. So I have to hand mix most of it, but it's still worth it because it is so good in the end. Pretty much what I start off doing is... That's too short. First, what you're gonna wanna do is take your blender and then fill it with 1 cup of triple berry blend. It's blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. So you're gonna wanna pour in a cup of that into your blender. Sorry, I can't get a good angle, I'm too tall. Smell good. So it should be like about this much. That might be a little bit too much, but that's what I like. And then you're gonna take a banana, put like 5-6 of it into this blender. And then save like this much to put on top as a topping of the smoothie because it tastes really, really good when it's just like plain by itself on top of the smoothie. And then I take a scoop of protein powder and I just scoop it in there. What you're gonna wanna do once you have all this in there is you're gonna wanna put on the lid and then blend it at low. Does that make sense? At more of a low setting, like the lowest setting that you can.
Look, I'm bored too, okay? It gets better.
So once it's somewhat mixed, it won't be mixed very well. Well, yours should, mine won't be. You're gonna wanna take some low-fat vanilla yogurt and take like a spoon and take about 2 or 1.5 spoonfuls to give it kind of the texture of milk but not actually be using milk and make it more thick. So I usually blend it until it is like the consistency of like this. But since I do have to hand mix it at sometimes, it's higher than low on the settings, so it gets a lot more watery for me. But that's just like, I can't help that. Like, it won't blend any other way, like, you know? So, yeah. So then I usually pour it into a bowl and then add the toppings. Toppings, I don't really like to go crazy. I just like to add some raspberries and banana because otherwise it gets a little bit like too much for me. I kind of just like the smoothie and then like the fruits. So I just kind of put in fruit and then that is how I make my smoothie bowls. So yeah, that is pretty much what I eat for breakfast. See you at lunchtime. Alright, so now it is time for lunch, and since this is a non-vegan, just healthy kind of everyday lunch, I am going to be making a chicken Caesar salad. Yes, healthy, but it is so good. Alright guys, so now we are back in the kitchen and I am going to make a chicken Caesar salad. Ew. So I usually start by taking some little cut up chicken pieces, breast things, I don't know. And then I heat up the oven to like medium heat kind of thing. And then I use some Palm oil. Do you see that, camera? Do you see it? Come on, buddy. No, whatever. I spray it. So I'm using a really little pan because I mean, chicken doesn't need much. Now it's kind of heating up, so then I put it down a little bit. Do about medium to low heat. Oh, it's so frozen. Oh my gosh. So I put a few on there. So the trick is to not use so much, because if you use way too much, then it's like, it's too much. So then it should look like this. Since my goal is to keep it really simple, I only use a few spices.
Spices? Bro, that is some seasoning.
So I use this McCormick Montreal chicken, and then I use some salt and pepper. Once it starts sizzling like it is, then I start to kind of mix it up with a spatula, and then I start putting on the spices. What I like to do is put it in a different spot. So this is where it was cooking, and then I like to put it in a different spot to let it kind of stay warm but still be cooking or whatever. And then I start making that's funny. And then I start making the salad portion. First I want to say sorry for the sizzling in the background. It's still cooking. So pretty much all you're gonna need to make this Caesar salad is really basic. So I have Panera salad dressing. I have some shredded Parmesan cheese, some croutons, and then lettuce. I just make it in a bowl with 2 forks for a reason you'll see pretty soon. Pretty much I just start by getting some lettuce. So I have a ton of lettuce in this little thing. So I'm just gonna scoop that up. Once I have my desired amount of lettuce, I just add some Parmesan cheese, Caesar dressing, croutons, and then my chicken. Okay, so I know that's a lot of dressing and this is kind of full, but pretty much what I do is I just take 2 forks and I use them as kind of like salad forks or whatever. So I just kind of use these and then I mix it all together. So this is the finished product. I know it doesn't really look that appetizing, but it's not always for the looks, people. Sometimes it's for more than that. Okay, so that is pretty much what I have for lunch. Not every day, obviously. Like, not every day do I eat a smoothie and a salad, but I do usually try to eat healthy or somewhat healthy, so I see you at dinner. It's not even that funny. Okay. So, yeah, so basically the night that I was filming, I was supposed to do dinner or whatever, but then it started storming, thundering. Some power went out in my city too, so it wasn't like, you know, not a good time. Then I decided today I would film me getting Chipotle. So basically at Chipotle, I like to have chicken tacos with like white rice, salsa, cheese, and lettuce. So I just ate Chipotle. It's the next day. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow my Instagram. Bye.